A bird flying into your home is never a random event. It is a sign that the energy inside your house is shifting. It could be the beginning of good fortune, or it could be a warning about something that needs to be resolved quickly. Hello, I am Master Quan. In Feng Shui, birds are messengers between heaven and earth. They symbolize the connection between natural energy and human destiny. When they appear in your living space, it is not just a physical occurrence. It is an energetic message. Sometimes birds carry auspicious energy, signaling wealth, good news, and new opportunities. But other times they come to remind you that something in the house is disturbed or out of balance and needs to be harmonized as soon as possible. The important thing is not to be scared or overly excited, but to understand the true meaning behind each event. When you learn the language of Feng Shui, you will know how to welcome blessings, avoid misfortune, and turn every sign, whether good or bad, into a chance to activate prosperity and keep the flow of abundance moving through your home. In today's video, I will guide you through how to recognize each type of situation when a bird flies into your house, which species bring blessings, which ones are warnings, and more importantly, the proper Feng Shui responses to protect the prosperous energy of your home and family. But before we begin, let us activate a wave of positive energy right now with a simple yet powerful affirmation. I open my doors to welcome prosperity and good fortune into my home. And if you are interested in practical Feng Shui tips, how to arrange your space to keep money, attract luck, and live with peace every single day, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you will always be the first to receive my latest insights. I am Master Quan. So when exactly does the appearance of a bird signal good fortune and the arrival of prosperity? Let us begin with the auspicious signs. Number 1. A bird builds a nest in your house. In Feng Shui, every living creature can sense energy currents, also known as qi. If a space is filled with negative energy or conflict, birds will never stop there, let alone stay and reproduce. So when a pair of birds chooses your eaves, window frame, or a corner of your yard to build a nest, it is a powerful sign that your home is radiating peaceful energy and attracting blessings. According to ancient beliefs, birds only nest in places where they feel safe and warm. Symbolically, this behavior represents attachment, growth, and long-term settlement. When birds build a nest in your home, it means the life energy within the house is rising strongly, enhancing family bonds, creating harmony among generations, and boosting the overall flow of prosperity. People living in such a space often feel lighter in spirit, more emotionally stable, and see smoother progress in their work and finances. If, during the time birds are nesting, you notice your work becoming easier or your family feeling more united, that is not a coincidence. In Feng Shui, when the energy of growth appears, it spreads into every area of life. Birds nesting is a sign from the universe that positive qi is circulating. Some people even believe it is a sign that a new family member may be on the way, or that joyful news within the family is approaching, since birds are also symbols of reproduction and continuity. However, there is one very important rule to remember. Never destroy a bird's nest, even if you are just trying to keep things clean or avoid inconvenience. In Feng Shui, a bird's nest is not just a physical object. It is a natural gathering point of good energy. Removing it could disrupt the flow of life force energy and disturb the harmony in your household. If it truly must be moved for safety or hygiene reasons, wait until the baby birds have flown away. Then offer a soft-spoken prayer of gratitude and permission before gently cleaning the area. This mindful act preserves the energy of blessings and avoids creating harmful karma. Number 2. A magpie visits your house. In East Asian culture, the magpie is known as a tong diu, which translates to the bird of good news. Its call has long been considered a message of joy, especially when heard in the morning or during the daytime. In modern Feng Shui, the magpie represents positive yang energy, uplifting news, and a harmonious connection between people and external forces of luck. When a magpie flies into your home, especially from the east or northwest, it is a sign that a benefactor or financial opportunity is on its way. The east represents the wood element, which stands for growth, beginnings, and luck. The northwest belongs to the metal element, representing helpful people, support, and guidance. These two directions, when combined with the image of a magpie, form what is called a metal-wood mutual generation in Feng Shui, opening the door to great fortune in career, finances, and valuable relationships. If at that time you are working on a business deal, seeking a partner, or waiting for results from a project, the magpie's visit is a highly auspicious sign that things are moving in a positive direction. You are likely to receive help from others or get good news from afar. For freelancers or investors, this could mean a new stream of income or a profitable opportunity is about to emerge. Spiritually, the magpie is also believed to be a messenger between the physical and the unseen world, bringing shifts in fate. When you hear a magpie chirping near your window or rooftop, it is believed that energy is beginning to move again, breaking through stagnation and awakening good luck. This reflects a core principle of Feng Shui. When qi moves, wealth follows. That said, it is important to pay attention to the timing and your feelings when a magpie shows up. If it appears in the early morning, in a well-lit and airy space, and its sound brings you peace or joy, then it is clearly a good omen. However, if the magpie comes in the late afternoon, especially from the south or southwest, its call could be more of a warning, something I will explain in more detail later when we explore negative omens. To enhance the positive energy when a magpie visits, you can open the windows to let in light and fresh air, allowing the qi to flow naturally. Then light a stick of incense in gratitude or place a small bowl of clean water near where the bird landed, as a symbolic gesture of welcome and goodwill. In Feng Shui, this action amplifies the auspicious energy and transforms the visit into a subtle yet powerful ritual for activating abundance. Number 3, a dove enters your house or appears in a dream. When people think of doves, the first image that usually comes to mind is peace and freedom. In Feng Shui, doves are also symbols of calmness, trust, and gentle yang energy. This species only lives in places with stable energy fields, free from chaotic or conflicting vibrations. So when a dove enters your home, it means the space is surrounded by harmonious energy and your household's fortune is entering a phase of balance and progress. Doves carry a unique energetic frequency, soft, gentle, but steady. In modern Feng Shui, this is referred to as neutral qi, meaning it is balanced energy that leans neither toward yin nor yang. It helps resolve conflicts and soothes emotional tension in the environment. When this energy is present, family relationships tend to become more harmonious, conversations flow more easily, and long-standing issues are more likely to be peacefully resolved. If a dove enters your house and stays for a while before flying away, it is often a sign that peace is being restored, especially after a period of unrest or tension. Spiritually, doves are seen as messengers of divine support. Their presence suggests that someone is silently helping you or that a new opportunity is arriving gently and effortlessly. Pay close attention to the direction the dove comes from. If it flies in from the west or northwest, both directions ruled by the metal element in Feng Shui, it represents the arrival of a benefactor, supportive energy, or future abundance. If the dove lands near the southeast, associated with the wood element and financial prosperity, it indicates that your wealth energy is being activated. Even dreaming about doves holds important Feng Shui meaning. This kind of dream often appears when your mind is seeking peace after a stressful time, or when the energy in your home needs to be rebalanced. Seeing a white dove in a dream signals blessings and protection from the universe. A gray dove represents reconnection with others and may suggest that a relationship is being mended. In spiritual Feng Shui, these dreams also serve as gentle reminders to slow down, listen to your intuition, and nurture a sense of gratitude, because it is in stillness that lasting prosperity is born. If a dove accidentally flies into your home and leaves quietly, do not rush to chase it out or panic. Instead, open your windows and let the wind and light follow it out, symbolizing the release of stagnant energy and the welcoming of new life force. After that, light a stick of incense and offer this heartfelt prayer. May this home always welcome peaceful and harmonious energy so that wealth and blessings may stay. This is not only a spiritual ritual, but also a beautiful way for humans to communicate with nature, preserving the positive energy flow in your living space. Number 4. A bird poops on you. At first, this may sound unlucky, but in Feng Shui, getting pooped on by a bird is actually considered a rare sign of good fortune. It symbolizes a sudden movement in the flow of wealth energy. To understand this, you need to know that every event in nature carries an energetic message. Some energy flows are gentle and beneficial, while others are disruptive, but ultimately bring positive outcomes. Bird droppings represent the latter. When they fall on a person, they come into direct contact with your personal energy field, like an unexpected activation. From a Feng Shui perspective, this moment signifies the awakening of yang energy, breaking through stagnation, and opening a fresh channel of abundance. That is why people have an old saying, if a bird poops on your shirt, money is coming like rain. In reality, this kind of event is totally spontaneous. You cannot control it or avoid it. That is why it carries the essence of surprise, which is closely tied to luck and opportunity. So instead of reacting negatively, simply clean up and smile, because this is actually a sign that your fortune is shifting in a positive direction. Spiritually, a grateful and cheerful attitude towards something that seems unlucky is the key to transforming bad energy into good energy. Handling this in Feng Shui is very simple. After cleaning up, rinse your hands under running water for 1 full minute. This act symbolizes cleansing negative energy and activating new flow. Then gently tap your shoulder or chest 3 times. This represents opening the yang flow, implying that prosperity has touched you, and now you just need to open your heart to receive it. Some people also choose to light a candle or burn a calming incense stick afterward to connect the good energy from the incident into their home. Symbolically, bird droppings carry the energy of release and renewal. When they fall on you, it means old energies are being cleared away to make room for new qi, often wealth energy. That is why many people, after such an incident, suddenly win a small prize, receive unexpected money, or hear good news about their job within the next few days. It is not just luck. It is because their personal energy has just been activated. Of course, this does not mean you should wish for it to happen. Feng Shui teaches that every situation, whether smooth or challenging, can become a blessing if your mindset is right. When you maintain a lighthearted, joyful, and grateful attitude, you help all types of energy, even those that seem unlucky, transform into good fortune, opportunity, and real, tangible wealth. And Feng Shui always flows in both directions, yin and yang. Where there is light in the form of blessings, there is also shadow in the form of warnings. Now that we have explored the signs of good fortune, we must also acknowledge the other side of the phenomenon. When a bird enters your home, the signs that may indicate an imbalance in energy, which must be recognized and resolved in time. Number 1. A white bird flies into the house. In Feng Shui, the color white belongs to the metal element. It represents the end of a cycle, withdrawal, and stillness. So when a white bird flies into your home, especially during a time when your family is going through emotional stress or health concerns, it suggests that the energy within the house is leaning toward autumnal energy, slower, more stagnant, and lacking vitality. This is not necessarily a bad omen. Instead, it is a reminder that the energy needs to be cleansed. Your home may be holding on to too much anxiety, heavy emotions, or cold energy, which weakens the flow of positive yang energy. If the white bird visits and then leaves on its own, you should increase natural light, improve airflow, and use gentle incense to refresh the space. However, if the white bird enters and then dies inside the house, it signals that the stagnant energy has become heavy and may soon begin to affect emotions, health, or financial stability. In that case, do not panic. Instead, calmly perform a light cleansing ritual. Wrap the bird in a clean cloth, bury it in the ground along with a small handful of rice and white salt. Offer a short prayer to guide the bird's soul and restore purity to your home's energy. Afterward, cleanse the space with sandalwood incense or pomelo leaves to rebalance the energy field. The key message here is the bird itself does not bring misfortune. The event occurs as a signal that your home needs to breathe again. When we respond with gratitude instead of fear, new energy can begin to flow again, turning negativity into opportunity. Number 2. Crows, owls, or nightjars. Traditionally, these three birds were associated with bad luck because of their cries at night, which often sound eerie or resemble mourning. But from a modern Feng Shui perspective, they are not messengers of doom. They are signs meant to awaken your awareness. Crows, owls, and nightjars typically appear in areas with strong yin energy, damp environments, or spaces with unstable energy flow. When they show up near your home, it is a sign that the energy field is noisy or disturbed, possibly due to emotional tension, unresolved conflict, or simply a lack of light and movement in the space. Instead of being afraid, thank them, for they are showing you what needs to change. Light incense and offer this simple prayer. If this is a message from nature, I am ready to listen and willing to release all unrest within my heart and home. Then brighten your space, turn on more lights, open the windows, play calm and peaceful music, or burn sandalwood incense to restore yang energy. These actions help warm up the space and send a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to rebalance your energy. Spiritually, these birds tend to appear when the human heart needs illumination. If you keep a kind heart, act with compassion, and release anger or bitterness, you will find that they leave on their own and do not return. When that happens, the warning has served its purpose. Number 3. Magpies. As mentioned earlier, magpies are generally seen as messengers of good fortune. However, in Feng Shui, every type of energy has two sides, positive and negative, depending on the time and direction in which it appears. That is why when a magpie sings around midday or in the late afternoon, especially while facing the south or southwest, its sound is no longer a cheerful greeting. Instead, it becomes a signal that fire energy is rising, a warning that the energy inside the house needs to cool down. The period from 11 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon is when yang energy reaches its peak. If this energy becomes excessive and is not balanced properly, it may turn into a state known as active fire, which can trigger conflict, irritability, or emotional instability. The south belongs to the fire element, symbolizing fame, emotions, and outbursts. The southwest is governed by the earth element, which relates to relationships, inner harmony, and family well-being. So when a magpie sings from these directions during the midday or afternoon hours, it suggests that the energy in your home is heating up and needs to be soothed to prevent arguments, misunderstandings, or unnecessary conflicts. However, this is not a bad omen brought by the bird itself. Rather, it is a mirror reflecting the current energetic state of your home. The magpie's call in this context is nature's gentle reminder that it is time to calm down, cool the energy, and maintain harmony. The Feng Shui remedy for this is simple. Avoid serious discussions or big decisions that day, as emotions may override logic. Light calming incense or use gentle oils like jasmine or lavender to balance the energy. Open the windows or sprinkle water toward the south and southwest. Water calming fire. In the evening, use warm, soft lighting and avoid harsh or red lights. Usually, once the energy is rebalanced, the magpie will leave and the uneasy feeling will fade. But if it happens for several days, it is a sign to look deeper into your household's emotional atmosphere. Someone may be tired, hurt, or holding back unspoken feelings. When the heart is at peace, the energy will follow, and the magpie will return to its true role as a bringer of blessings. Still, not every bird-related event is clearly linked to wealth or bad luck. Sometimes nature is gently reminding us that the energy around us is shifting, and we must listen more closely to stay in harmony. For instance, if a bird flies against the wind or crashes into a window, it signals reversed or tangled energy. It may mean something in your life is off track, a rushed choice, a shaky plan, or a strained relationship. You do not need to panic. Just pause and ask yourself, what are you forcing? Like a bird flying into the wind, resisting nature only leads to exhaustion, not success. Likewise, for those at sea, seagulls flying low or landing on the boat are not always good signs. These birds are sensitive to changes in air and water. When they call loudly or lower their flight, it often signals unstable water energy, warning of rough waves or weather shifts. The ancients knew this, which is why they used to say, when seagulls cry into the wind, wait for the skies to calm. That is not superstition. It is intuitive wisdom. And if you dream of crows or vultures, it does not mean doom is coming. In modern spiritual understanding, dreams reflect inner energy. When you are stressed or emotionally drained, yin symbols, like crows or vultures, appear to help you release what is heavy. These dreams are not warnings to fear, but calls from your soul to rest, slow down, and restore your balance through calm reflection or meditation. All of these signs share one core message. Nature is not working against us, it simply wants us to listen. When we respond with gratitude instead of fear, even energies that seem negative at first, can become stepping stones to elevate our flow of prosperity. And finally, what I want you to remember is this. Every signal from nature only carries true meaning when we are awake and living in alignment with the energy flow around us. Whether it is the sound of a bird, a passing breeze, or a fleeting dream, they are all trying to tell us something about our home and about our heart. So keep your living space bright, calm, and pure. Keep your heart focused on kindness. When the mind is clear, energy flows freely. When the soul is at peace, abundance arrives on its own. True prosperity is not a random blessing. It is the natural result of a life rooted in energy, balance, gratitude, and generosity. Before we end, I want you to take one small but powerful action. Leave an affirmation in the comments below as a way to open up the flow of prosperity in your home. I open my doors to welcome wealth and peace into my home. And if today's message has helped you better understand the connection between Feng Shui and the flow of abundance, be sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you can continue this journey with me, Master Quan, as we explore the beauty of modern Feng Shui for a life of true wealth and inner peace. Because real abundance does not come from luck. It comes from how we nourish good energy every single day.